Ladies and gentlemen, Decaf Nation, welcome back to the video. I hope you guys are all having a blessed day, and I hope you guys all had a terrific 4th of July. I hope you guys are staying safe this weekend. And yeah, so today we're going to be talking about why I think every one of you should buy NASCAR Heat 5 and support 704 games. Because I know that there's been a lot of hate going around towards the NASCAR Heat games because it's kind of copy and paste. It's gotten a little bit better as they've revealed a little bit of the features and stuff for NASCAR Heat 5. There's not a ton, but there's a little bit there. So I know a lot of people have been angry about it, but it's getting a little better, and I'm glad to hear that because I think that this game is absolutely worth $50 and maybe even $70 for the gold edition. I don't know if I'm going to get the gold edition, and honestly part of the reason is because getting the 1.4 mil in career cash seems kind of cheap to me. That doesn't really seem fair, but I don't know. I might get the gold edition. We'll see. But so yeah, so NASCAR Heat 5 releases in 2 days. I'm filming this. Well, it's like midnight on the end of the 4th of July. So on July 7th, the gold edition comes out, and then July 10th. The standard edition comes out, and they're priced at $70 and $50 respectively, and this is most likely going to be my final analysis of this game before it comes out. So I don't know if I'll even put out any more videos before this comes out on Tuesday, but I might. We'll see what happens. And actually, I'm probably going to be streaming tonight at 7, the Sim League draft. So if you're interested in that, make sure you tune in. But, so this game is coming out, and as many of you guys know that are, kind of long-term viewers of the channel here, I used to almost only like a month ago, honestly, it was not very long ago, I was kind of on the NASCAR E5 hatred bandwagon, and I was not at all excited, and my thoughts have completely changed just based on what I've seen and what I've heard. Real Radman made an excellent video talking about this a couple days ago, so if you want to check that out, make sure you do. It's called, I can't remember what it's called. I'll leave the link down in the description though, because it's a really good analysis, and I think you should definitely go watch it. But basically, what he's saying is that 704 Games cares, and I completely agree with that. Like, where they're going is a good direction, and you can't really say that about any sports games right now, right? Like, let's take a look here. We'll chalk it up here a little bit. So first of all, we have NBA 2K, arguably the most popular sports franchise of today, Okay. So in the My Player mode, which is the main mode, to progress, right, you either have to play basically to get, let's say to get 90 overall. This isn't by any means like actual statistics, it's just fairly relative. I've played this game a lot. So to get to 90 overall, you start at 65. To get to 90, it would probably cost you $50 maybe, or you could play an entire season, and that might not get you there, but that would take forever, right? That probably still wouldn't get you there. And to be competitive in Park, which is the main mode, the main online mode, the reason most people play 2K is for Park, you have to be high overall, and they have fixed it a little bit this year. They made badges way more important, which actually you kind of have to play. You can't really pay to win on that one, but still, it's so pay to win. And the same thing can be said about My Team, right? Which My Team is basically a variation of Ultimate Team, which of course is going to segue me nicely into our next topic, which is Ultimate Team. And Ultimate Team, basically, there's 2K, there's NBA 2K, which is made by Visual Concepts, and then there's basically every single other sports game that is made by EA. Like, EA makes pretty much every single other one. San Diego Studios makes the MLB games, but that's not as big of a deal, I don't think, so I'm not even going to talk about that one, but that one still has pay-to-win elements. But basically, the sole focus of EA has been Ultimate Team. They've just pushed Ultimate Team. Ever since Madden 13, it's been basically the exact same game. Like, almost the exact same. They've changed face of the franchise. That's it. That's all they've changed, really, honestly. And face of the franchise is not that good. It's maybe it'll be better this year, but in 20 it's not that good. So basically all of their efforts are going into gambling for children, right? And let's take a look at NASCAR Heat. NASCAR Heat, 704 games and NASCAR Heat 5. So let's see. Okay. It's $50 for the base game, not $60, which is nice. Fair enough. It's a smaller name, I guess, than like the NFL, which kind of is sad, by the way. I wish it was, as big as the NFL, but in all reality, it's maybe not. Probably there are more people playing 2K in NFL or in Madden than NASCAR Heat, so $50, reasonable price point. And the only microtransaction, as far as I'm aware, the only microtransaction would be either buying DLCs for, I can't remember, it's between $2 and $5 each, and they're 4 DLCs, or a season pass, which comes with all the DLC, and it's $20, right? And that's included in the gold edition with some other stuff. So that's the only microtransaction, and it's purely cosmetic. I'm pretty sure. I want to say maybe there'll be like a challenge in there or something, but it's basically purely cosmetic, and that's the only microtransaction. Like, this company, it's sad that this is even a talking point, to be honest, but this company isn't just in it for your money, and I don't think that you can say that about basically any other sports gaming development studio besides maybe Codemasters. I'm not really in with Codemasters. I guess I've only played F1 2019, and I didn't play that game very much, but like, it's sad that is why you should support 704 games, because they don't have basically any microtransactions, and every other game is built on microtransactions. But that's the way it is. They're actually looking to improve their game, right? And not any other companies are doing that. Any sports game companies, I don't really think. That might be a hot take, but I think that you should support 704 games, because it actually, they're trying. Like, they have limited numbers. The studio is not that big, but with what they have, they're making a solid game with small improvements, but they're improvements, and hopefully, right, they'll have a little bit of time here to make NASCAR Heat 6 the best NASCAR game of all time. I genuinely think we're getting there. I think that NASCAR Heat 6, maybe not NASCAR Heat 6, because it'll be the first game on the next gen, but maybe NASCAR Heat 7, NASCAR Heat 8 maybe. I feel like we're to a point where 704 games could realistically make the best NASCAR game of all time. And it's not going to be NASCAR Heat 5. I'll just tell you that right off the bat right now. It's not going to be NASCAR Heat 5. But we're getting to a point where that is, a realistic possibility on the horizon, and I think we should back this company, because who knows if this game isn't profitable, like not specifically NASCAR Heat 5, but NASCAR Heat in general. If it's not profitable, they're a small studio, and maybe when their contract runs out, they don't re-sign, and then we don't have a NASCAR game. You know how bad that would suck? That would really, really suck. And I don't know. I feel like 704 games okay. here's what I would say, right? This is my final verdict, right? NASCAR Heat 5 and 704 games are maybe not right now exactly hitting the nail on the head, and this is going to be a really clunky analogy. They're maybe not hitting the nail on the head, but they're at least trying to hang the picture, okay? Like they have the right idea, and maybe right now that they're maybe not converting extremely well. I think NASCAR Heat 5 is going to be a good game. I'm not saying that it's not. I think it's going to be great. But it's not going to be perfect, but they're looking to make a perfect game. They're taking strides, small strides, but strides towards making a perfect game, and I think that is phenomenal, and that's what we need in a NASCAR game. So there's my analysis on NASCAR Heat 5, my final analysis before the game comes out. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have definitely had fun breaking down the lead up to this game with you guys. I'm not sure if maybe in the next couple days I'll cover a different game. Who knows? And see how that does. But for now, this has been Decaf Dr. Thunder. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. As always, stay safe. I hope you're having a blessed day, and I will see you guys next time.